All right. Let's get at it. Mr. Toy Shadow, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Mr. Pod, it's been a while. It's been a while. Lost a streak because I was typing. Hate death matches 30 rounds in. Dude, that sucks. That sucks. Let me know if the video on YouTube is okay, because I was looking at it earlier and it kept like flickering. And it's fine on the Twitch side, but it was flickering on the YouTube side, so I don't know. Actually, let me just take a quick look and see if that's all okay now, or still a problem. What are you guys up to? What you got going down? Toy, both times I grinded a champ from arenas. I got my streak going, and then within, like, by match 20-ish, I lost my streak. When I did the 6-star one, that actually lasted. Okay, so let me know if it's flickering for you on YouTube, because it's still flickering for me. And I don't... I'd have to take a look at the settings on YouTube, but I don't see offhand anything I could do to change that. And I think I might actually try to get Mr. Negative as a 5-star, because he didn't go very high round 1. So we'll see. Grim Reaper, how's it going? It's been a while since I've seen you. Play Shadow, lost my streak 5 times over the weekend, got back on the horse and achieved my objective. Yeah, I like this change they've made. So now, it used to be when you, like right now, I can see all my 5 stars and I can see 4 stars as well. And it used to be that every time you'd come into this screen, you'd have to change it back to your 5 stars if you only wanted to filter it by 5 stars. Now, they've changed it that once I do that, every time I come into the screen, I'm only going to see 5 stars. So I really like that. If the game crashes, or I shouldn't say if, when the game crashes, that resets, but still, I gotta say I quite like that. Save me please from the Spiro at 636. Yeah, I think he used to be not easy, but he used to be not bad if you were using Ronin, but I don't think the Ronin trick works anymore with him. If you're not doing a grinding for a champ, are you down to do 5 room sector 8 incursions tomorrow? I don't know if Lakers is gonna actually want to do them, but I was gonna do them with Lakers. I've already done 5 rooms. I need to go to 10. I don't think he's done any, so he'd probably need 10 as well. So that would YouTube video play looks good, bro. Really? Okay, I don't know why it's well, let me check it again. Redwood, how you doing? Grim, how you been? What's new? What's exciting? What's going down? What is going down? Oh, you stinker. You stinker. So, I just picked whichever of the 6-star arenas and started in there this morning with the 6 stars. And then after I looked at the arena results for round 1, and I realized that Mr. Negative didn't go stupidly high, I think I might be able to get 5-star Mr. Negative and still put up the 1 to 5% for the basic arena. To be honest, I think I have a bunch of science resources, and that's why I'm thinking to go for him as a 5-star. He's not going to go anything beyond R3, but that will allow me to use those science ISO, the science T4CC. So that's really the reason for it. It's just annoying, but I'm going to build my streak back. Yeah. So when I did the Odin grind, I lost the streak really early in that. And actually, I made a video at the end of the grind when I got Odin, and I started off with that, with losing the streak. That one wasn't too bad. When I lost the streak when I was going for Shang-Chi, that sucked. Because I was like 60 or 70 matches in, And I did contemplate just giving up then and there, but I'm like, I'll keep going. And both times it paid off, so. But yeah, it is frustrating for sure. My Mole Man is now ranked 5, and my Sabertooth is now ranked 2. 5-star, gonna slowly rank him for a Mega. Nice. Very good, very good. Let me just, I'm gonna check the YouTube video again, because maybe it's just me. Maybe that's why. But yeah, so long as it's YouTube's fine for you guys, then I won't worry about it. So, I mean, I realize that this change for the selecting of the rarity isn't their solution to all of the complaints for Arena, but oh my god, when I saw that, I was like, oh, they made a change to Arena. They've addressed people's problems. Oh man. I mean, it's quite insignificant, and to be fair, to be honest, with the 6-star arenas, I don't even know how beneficial it is. The way the arenas used to be, I think this change is much more beneficial. But I'm still glad to have it, so I won't complain too much. I got to the end of Act 5, and now 6-1 no retreat is getting really frustrating. Apart from that, same old, same old. How about you? Man, not much new with me. Not much new with me at all. Game-wise, yeah, nothing's changed. I did completion of 7-2 Sunday. And I'm going to build up some energy refills and probably buy the completion offer on Wednesday or whenever the next event quest completion is. And then do a little bit more 7-2 this coming Sunday. This doesn't fix the problems, but it helps for the meantime. This doesn't address the problems at all. It was a joke. Yeah, no. This is, yeah. I still have the habit, though, of each time going back and selecting the rarity. It's so nice not to have to do that. I mean, I realize it seems like so insignificant, but it's just one step less that I need to do, so I really like it. Oh, right, I wanted to check the YouTubes and just see, maybe it's just me. Actually, you know what it could be as well? It could just be the browser I'm using too. Might be part of the issue. I was watching other video and it was fine. Yeah, okay, so it's still doing it. Blanking out. Okay, let me try it in Chrome and see. So do you like not necessarily the current system for it, but in general, do you like doing Arena by Shadow? Okay, so yeah, it's still happening for me, but it's only my stream. Okay. I have no idea why that's doing that. But so long as it's okay for you guys, and good. It'll save a bit of time, so a little less arena grind. Yeah, I suppose. By the way, anyone having issues with LOL every time I go to fight, it crashes? Just in LOL? Because the game crashes tons, regardless. The one thing that really annoys me with the crashing is in incursions. And it's two. One, because it's crashing incursions, so that annoys me. But for whatever reason, it's only when I hit to fight. Like, I can be in the menus for incursions and move and all that, but as soon as I hit the fight, then it crashes, and that really pisses me off. And there's been a couple times where I would have taken damage with a champion after a few fights, and I use some health pots or whatever, and then the next fight I go to, it crashes, and I come back at half health. Oh, that pisses me off. Let me go take a quick look at LOL. I haven't been in LOL in forever. Let me see. Let us have a look. Oh yeah, so because I was doing the wrong arena to begin with, and I think I'm gonna try to get the 5-star Mr. Negative. So I'm starting now in the featured arena. I'm going to have to run all of my 5 stars though, because the 6 stars are on cooldown. So I'm going to basically do this a little differently, because what I've been doing is day 1, whichever arena I start, I just get that completely done. Up to the 23, 24 million points. It won't even let me fight. Wait, I missed the arena update? What was it? Oh, there wasn't really any arena update. It's just when you change the rarity of your champions, you used to have to do it every match. Now you only have to do it once. Yeah. So it's as soon as you try to fight Grim. That LOL crash has been there for months. Oh, it freezes, then you either close the game or wait. Oh, really? Okay. Let's see. So is it like, would it have already been a problem, or it's like after I'm into the fight? Mr. Showers, how you doing? So should it have already crashed by now? Or would it have only been like when I tried to enter the fight? Let me take a look and see. That freezes before. Okay, so then it wasn't a problem for me. You got further. Okay. And back to the arena as we go. So is it only in LOL it's doing that for you? My complaint with arenas is the format, and that I'm doing more time for less rewards, but I love the Summoner Trials change. Same grind I did in the 3-star arena for more rewards, but the other arenas are less rewards for me. Less rewards depending though on how far you're able to go, right? Because if you can max out the milestones, so 16.5 million for both, it should be about the same or a little less, right? But if you're not getting to the max milestones, then yes, it is a decrease. But I mean, okay, that sucks for you for sure, but I think it really sucks for those who are not uncollected. So, Sakuna, how you doing? What is going down? Just LOL, nowhere else in the game. Okay. Yeah, the only time Man Falcon, how you doing? The only time I would go into LOL is when we had that solo objective to do 2 fights in LOL. Other than that, I don't go in there at all. The only longer content that I have, well, it's not even that much, it's not even longer now, but large health pool content that I go into often is ROL for potions. Chilling, just feeling better. Were you not feeling well? That's not good. I want to do LOL. Well, that's why it's causing your problem. It's because you want to do it. If you didn't want to do it, it'd be fine. Yeah, it's more rewards for all milestones, but I can only pick 1 arena and go for 9. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So, I think what they did, and they may have done it a little bit too soon. So, like, it's more arena for me overall than I had been doing, because I had just gotten to the point where I could be done with arena in 2 days. And now, well, one, I need to pay attention to what I'm doing with arena fights. But, yeah, so I could do all of the normal arenas, like not the T4B or T1A. But I could be done all other arenas in the first 2 days. And then the third day, I would just do whatever, like event quest or whatever. But now, if I want to get the 5% for both, I need to be doing arena the third day. So I think what they've done is they've made it a little bit more difficult, which I'm okay with. Like the milestones aren't necessarily any better, but the overall potential for rewards, because you can get the 5-star and the 6-star from the same arena. So overall, the rewards are better, but it is more work. I was a few hours ago, now better because you were streaming. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Well, it's going to be a hot day here. Well, I guess it's 3 in the afternoon, but I could already feel it getting pretty warm. Oh, and let me know if my fan is too loud. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to turn it off. If I do, it's gonna be really hot. So I think if I go for Mr. Negative, this will be the first 5-star that I'd be trying to get since the change. I got Stealthy by mistake. I just did my normal points for the 5%, and I ended up getting him. It's hot day because you were hot. Well, you know, I won't disagree with you. So, Grim, are you back home now, or are you still not at home? Terrence, how you doing? I was melting today. It was extremely hot here. Yeah, it's not too bad. Like, it's mid to high 20s here today. But I think Wednesday it's supposed to be like low 30s. That's going to suck. And of course, there's something wrong with my air conditioning. It's not surprising, though. Well, no, actually, I don't think it's the air conditioning. I think it has something to do with the power consumption. You know, I think I'm going to try going for Mr. Negative, but I don't know. I don't have any arena boosts. I've gone through all my rainbow boosts, so we'll see. Don't you need for fans for them to be loud? Don't you need... Well, this one's actually pretty quiet, but also, like, I have noise compression on in OBS, so that would, or should, decrease the amount of sound that you would hear, background noise you would hear. So if you're hearing any, it just means that it's really loud. So that's why I want to know if it's something you can hear and if it's distracting from my beautiful voice. I kind of gave up on these Korean challenges. The 1996 one, it took hard with R3, Gambit, and Wolverine. The 1996. Okay, yeah, that's the all mutant one. Yeah, I'm not doing any more of them. Well, I knew that going in. Oh, why am I getting? Okay, I'm not gonna do like the LOL ones until probably. I don't think this year. Probably early next year. Same, only 2 days for all milestones besides 5-star featured, so I have to play an extra day. Yeah. So that's kind of what I was getting at. So I think what they've done is they've just moved the goalpost for arenas a little bit, and now people are needing to catch up to that, which kind of sucks, but it does mean there's something to work toward. I mean, I guess Solar's head is hot, but outside of that, I don't know. Wow, Terrence, wow. How are things in the good old TO? Or no, I think you guys refer to it as T-Dot, right? Not TO. Lockdown is easing, so maybe next month or two? Okay. Yeah, we went from like 2 or 3 weeks ago to a hardcore lockdown here to basically they're saying by the end of June, we won't need to wear masks anymore. I mean, it's good, but it seems weird, like how quick of a turnaround. Hopefully that's it. Like, there's not going to be any other. I think in the fall we're gonna, maybe not as hardcore, but I think come the fall we're gonna have closures and all that kind of crap again. Yeah, so with OBS, like I have a noise suppression extension going. And down goes Bureau. I won't make a comment on that. Okay, cool. So now we're to using the maxed out 5 stars. I actually don't know, because I'm going to end up running all of my 5 stars right now. I don't really know how long that's going to take. I've never run. This is interesting. These are some fire matches. I've never run through just my 5 stars. I've done oh dear, this doesn't look pretty. I've done like all 6 stars and then some 5 stars and then come back, but never just 5 stars. So, well, this is going to be interesting. So I think what I'll probably try to do, I should be able to get to about, if I do this now, it should be 6, 12. So I should be able to get to 20 million tonight for this arena. And I want to put up another 30 million. I think 50 million should be good for Mr. Negative. And then, oh, yeah, I might have to, well, maybe, so I think what I'll do is on the other arena, I'll go to 16 and a half, at least max out the milestones. And then I would need to put up another 8 for the top 5%. So we'll see. Oh, I guess I could always do it with 4 stars. Ugh. That's just terrible. It's a terrible idea. Or maybe I should just not be greedy and just say screw it and just do the 1 arena. Nick, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Oh, I didn't want to get that one. Okay. It's relatively hot in Canada today. VC is broken. VC. AC, you mean? Yeah, AC, okay. I think a lot of players are tired of working towards things in game to have the goalpost moves just as we get there. Yeah, so that's my annoyance with it, right? Because like I said, I had just gotten to the point where in 2 days I was done arena. Now I'm to where I need to be doing it. However, that is annoying for me and anybody like close to where I am. But there are people who've been doing arena for a long time where they've been able to be done in 2 days or even a day and a half or whatever. I think it is a difficult balancing because there's such a big gap in this game. Mr. Taz, how you doing? Well, thank you for the like. It's not that for me, at least. It's just I was going to get 15k units by July 4th, then push Act 6 with the units. I buy to get Thronebreaker, but now I might not get 10k units. These changes are pushing my progression back. Yeah. And I kind of feel... I'm wondering if that's why they're dragging their feet on addressing the changes, is because it's not necessarily that there's more units up for grabs, it's just that it's harder to get them all. Sakuda, I think you need to calm yourself down there, Tagger. If you don't mind, where do you live? Me? Calgary. Parents, how could you forget? Come on, man. You're in Toronto, I'm in Calgary. Jeez. No, not shy, just maybe inappropriate. It's the middle of the day. There could be young people watching. God. He lives in Antarctica? Well, I used to live the opposite of Antarctica. Well, no. Antarctica would have been further south than I was north. Same idea, pretty much. No penguins, though. Just polar bears. No. I was trying to say why. Well, I gave you the answer for both then. Why and that I'm not shy, I suppose. one thing I find, so I haven't kept up with the thread in regards to the arenas. I looked over the first 5 pages when the thread started, but it's up to like 60 pages now, and I don't keep up with it. But as far as I could tell, they only responded when the thread first started. Like they haven't responded to anything. Yeah, in the last like 50 pages. What did you think about what I said about Arena? What did you say about Arena? Yeah, I don't see it. You can just go copy and paste it. Take a look. Oh, my bad. Got you mixed with Accelerates. Yeah, Accelerates in Toronto though too. How are you gonna go get Calgary and Toronto mixed up? And you're in Toronto. You know, it'd be really interesting. It's not going to happen, but if for July 4th, because so many people would have been, have just started their unit saving like a month ago, so when the arena changes are done, if they end up having a lot less revenue for July 4th because people weren't able to save the amount of units that they wanted. Although, no, because that would only be applicable to the unit offer. That wouldn't be applicable to the cash offer. So the revenues really wouldn't be any different. Yeah, because they definitely wouldn't care about just how many units were used. They care about how many units were purchased. I really should start playing Quake like he's meant to be played. Oh no, in another chat I said bring back. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think so. Well, it depends. No, you know what? I think that'd be absolutely fine. The only problem is if they do that, they're not going to increase the rewards overall. They're just going to spread out the rewards that already exist. So I think currently we got 540 units that we can get if we do the 3 arenas. So they would then spread out the 540 units between 4 arenas or 5, whatever the amount of arenas are. Meaning that people would feel again that they need to be doing them all. And if they leave the 6-star basic and featured the way they are currently, yeah, there's no way you'd be able to do that. I think what they could do, and I don't see any reason why not. So right now, if you're not uncollected, you can't participate in the 6-star feature in basic. So have it so you've got the 2, the 3, the 4, whatever the arenas are. Leave the 6-star feature in basic as is. Leave them restricted to uncollected and above. But have it so that the lower arenas, uncollected and above, cannot participate. And then have a separate set of rewards there. I think that would be fine. And then it would also make it a little less competitive too. My memory is dying. Yeah, because you're old, Terrence. I didn't buy the cab deal. I'm at 8k units and 760,000 battleships right now. Then adjust the brackets for the 6-star arena. Yeah, I'm burned out on the game, but I ain't leaving. I stopped doing arena because of these silly changes. Yeah. Yeah, I like a lot of people were saying they're just not going to do arena, but the thing is, that doesn't affect the BAM, right? Unfortunately, that the impact is on the person who's not doing arena because they're not getting the benefit of arena. But I think I don't really see Kabam changing them. One, they are making a lot more off arena than they ever were previously, because any desired 6-star people are absolutely refreshing for. So the 2 since the arena change, we've had 2 new champions, Shang-Chi and Mr. Negative, and they've both gone for over 130 million. And you're not getting to 130 million without refreshing. Regardless of the size of your roster. Now, a big roster isn't going to have to refresh as much as a smaller roster. But either way, both rosters are spending units on arena. And unfortunately, at the end of the day, that is what they are going to be making their decisions by, is how much money something is making them, not whether or not the player enjoys that aspect of it. I'm way too committed in this game. I went way too deep in MCOC to just leave. How am I going to leave my R3 red bags like that? Yeah. Negative went for 133. That's madness. Seen it on Trucos. Yeah. Although, hang on. I'm gonna just switch the screen in a second here. I'll just switch it to the outro screen because that has the numbers of the. Oh yeah, I just realized too I don't have the mic set up there, so I wouldn't be able to talk. But Gambit went for like 53 million as a 6-star. That's crazy. Doom went above 120 million. Doom hasn't been in these arenas. And when Doom was in the arena, he went for 80 something. Because previously, under the old arena system, nobody ever went over, I think the highest was 86 or 88, something like that. And that was either Doom or Apocalypse. It just sounds like they don't care about every player's needs, only those with huge rosters and wallets. Dumb moving. Not rosters, wallets. It's just about who spends. So I 100%. This arena change was their way of trying to make money off of arenas. Like there's the information that's out about the first quarter of this year being their lowest earning quarter ever, and they're trying to make up for that, right? So, and they figure this is the way to do it. Maybe not realizing that it's going to drive people away. I took Corvus to R3 today. Finally have 2 R3s. Nice. Yeah, Corvus at R3 is pretty crazy, man. Because someone told me Doom first time went above 120. So either somebody lied to you or they just didn't know. Can have a quick look. We can have a quick look. Let's see. What browser? Alright. So that's the current system. These are the old ones. The Dragon Man, Doctor Strange, Sasquatch, Tigra, Warning, Mojo, Doctor Doom. So first round for Doctor Doom was almost 83 million, and second round was 82 million. Dash, how you doing? And then Silver Surfer, first round went for 89.6. That he fell off crazy. Oof. And then I think other than that, the highest was Apocalypse. Yeah, Apocalypse at 85.8 and 86.5. Yeah. Okay. You see the new animations for them. Purgatory looks insane, but Overseer looks a bit underwhelming animation-wise. Yeah, I think I saw Purgatory ones, but I haven't seen it on my computer, just on my phone, and it didn't really look that good. Like not the animations, but just the video I was watching wasn't that clear. But it does look pretty cool. I was looking at their info in game. Actually, I didn't look at Maestro, but Purgatory's synergies don't look all that special, really. Oh, what do you guys think about? Now, I don't think it's any surprise. I think we've known this all along about Scarlet Witch Sigil being available through the sigil. And you have to have the sigil to obtain her. How did it go? So if you have the sigil, you get the 4-star automatically, and then I think you have to get points to get like the 5 or 6-star. So it's their first, at least initial release, 100% purchasable character. No, that's not true. No, that's not true. Because Vision was purchasable, and what else? The ones from the gifting event. Well, the ones from the gifting event are purchasable, but through luck. But Scarlet Witch Sigil is the first one where you 100% have to spend money to obtain. Oh, and we also have... Oh, crap. I always forget that. That I'm not running Ghost with Wasp. And it always catches me. I think I'd be used to that by now. That would be very pay to win. Oh, it's absolutely pay to win. Can't wait for that. Need to beef up my roster. Yeah, anybody who normally gets the sigil, that's great, because they're just going to continue doing what they've been doing. But if you aren't somebody who gets the sigil at all, or who doesn't get it on a regular basis, that's... I mean, I guess it's bound to happen at some point. And from the very first, when she was suggested to be in the game, like, I think the name gave it away. This is how she would be obtainable, but it is a change. I think I'll try to get the 6-star in Cab. I don't have the sigil right now, but I'll do 1 month and see how it goes. Actually, we could have a look at the in-game mail about it and see. It probably explains it a lot better than I was attempting to. So after this one, we'll have a look. But, so that's the second thing now that I really don't like about how they've put money beyond playing the game. So the first one was during the spring cleaning, when we saw the T3A and the T6B being the first time it was available, and you had to use money. So I didn't like that, and now we've got characters that you have to purchase. And I think going forward, we're going to see more and more of that. And I think it's fine, because you don't have to do it. But I think it is an indication of where the game is going. I got Ghost on Saturday. Ooh, congratulations. So happy, but I don't have Ant-Man or Wasp as 5-star for synergies in Act 6. Is she good without them? Yes, she is. Wasp makes her easier to play because you don't run into that problem that I just did, where you throw a special and it's not unblockable. However, that might actually be a better way to start playing her without Wasp, because then you don't become reliant on that. And then without Ant-Man, you just won't do as much damage. You're still going to get the benefits of phasing. You're still going to do good damage. It just won't be as high. Okay. I'm getting my 4th 6-star on Wednesday. I want Professor X so bad. Cool. I think if I didn't run Suicides, I would probably use him more. But because of Suicides, I don't really use him that much. Hang on. I'm going to go turn on my air conditioning. I'll be right back. Okay. Smart thing would have been to turn it on before I started streaming, but hey, no one ever accused me of being smart. Alright, sounds good. I hope I get Wasp with a 5-star. Yeah, so Wasp will definitely make Ghosts easier to play. Not necessarily better, just easier. But Hood... If you're running Suicides, Hood is kind of a necessity if you're doing longer fights. Because you'll throw the L2 and you're going to want to phase the recoil. If you're not running Suicides, Hood really loses a lot of its use unless you're using Ghost on an all or nothing type node. Then you really want Hood, because then you can just phase through L3s. But damage-wise, the one you want is Ant-Man. Now, I just did my first fight with the 4-star negative, very smooth animations. I think he's going to be his sleeper champ. Okay. Well, I don't know, dude. I mean, if he's going for over 130 million in Arena, I think people are already expecting a lot from him. He's got a nice synergy with Venom, too. As Venom gets buffs, he has a potential to regen each time, so... Not a huge thing, but for a longer fight, if you're taking block damage and stuff, it could definitely pay off. For a shorter fight, I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference. Oh, so I just started... So we had skill combat earlier. Normally when I'm farming revives and energy refills, I just go through with Cosmic Ghost Rider. Sometimes I'll go through, if there's the class combat going on, I'll go with the appropriate class to gain points there. So this time I tried it with Shang-Chi, and holy crap, he was going through it like crazy. Even though any class other than Science has a reduction of 50% in their attack, Shang-Chi, by the time he got to his L2, the fights were over. It was... Yeah, actually, I think... Outside of the power gain with Cosmic Ghost Rider, Shang-Chi was faster, which I think is crazy. My 6-star roster is Ghost, Sabretooth, Red Mags, Doc Ock, and Falcon. Ghost is definitely a good 6-star to have. Definitely a good 6-star to have. I have like 20, 36 stars. 2 of them are actually viable and used. Yeah, that is one of the shitty things with 6 stars. It takes a long time to get them, and there's no guarantee you're going to get good ones early on. It took me 18 6-stars until I had one that I was happy with. And it wasn't even somebody I used a lot. It was just that I was actually happy to have them. I just need 5-star Guardian and Sassy for Act 6. Okay. I like the Guardian synergy. I haven't used it very much. But I do like it. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just really didn't expect him to go through 536 that fast, just because of the class node. But I've got him at R3. I just need to put ISO into him. I've got... What else did I do? I ranked up a bunch yesterday for the level up today. So I took Shang-Chi to rank 3. I took Archangel to rank 2. And then I took Gilly 5-star to rank 3 just to use T1A. And I think... So probably next level up, I will take Warlock to rank 2, I think. So the only thing I don't like about Shang-Chi, and it's not the character, it's just me playing him, is that sometimes I get a bit confused as whether or not I have the unblockable or the stun activated. So unfortunately, I'll try to do another combo when I shouldn't be, and then I get hit for it. So I did this one just because I figure, regardless of him being a jackass, I'm going to be able to get off at least L2. Maybe just have to go for an L3. Yeah, crap. Okay. Shang-Chi and Mr. Negative have been awesome additions this month. Yeah, and I think Purgatory is looking pretty decent too. I mean, that's for June, not May, but it's interesting how they go on about, not all champions can be super good because of balance and blah blah. And then they have one quarter where they see their lowest revenues, and then all of a sudden we get a bunch of OP champions. But I think they've done this on purpose. They've made some very desirable champions, and then they made the changes to Arena, knowing that people would use a lot of resources to get them from Arena. I am going to, because I've got a bit of energy, so I'm just going to get started with a farming run. And I think, I don't think we have a class combat. I think it's still, yeah, mutant advance. So I think I still got some cheese selected. Yes. What did I? Yeah, okay, I had this a little bit different. And we got him, and I think, yes, that was the team we were going to use. Okay. So ideally, we're looking for energy refills. We got a revive there, an energy refill way over there. Okay, quick energy refill. Yeah, I don't know about Maestro, but Purgatory does look pretty cool. Oh, no, I also had Iron Fist previously, because that was going to give me charges right off the bat. I think we should be okay without them. Let's see if this is going to make me a liar. Yeah, okay. Not bad. If I'd gone for like 2 more charges, that would have taken him out. Yeah, I hope she's as good as she looks. So you know what it seems like they've been doing? So last year, the mutant class became really OP, whether it be through like Apocalypse or buffed champions. And then we saw skill. So we had Jabari Panther, Shang-Chi. Then we had some buffs for skill, champs. Whoa, what the hell just happened there? That was so weird. Okay. Now it looks like maybe they're working on Mystics. Like the Mystic class. Yeah, I don't know. That L2 would not finish him off, so I think we probably need about 10 charges before an L2 would end the fight. Almost there. Oh, that was terrible. Although that's a fair bit of damage through block. That was the point of that, to show the amount of damage we'll do through block. Okay. I don't like Shang-Chi because of when he was released. His movie comes later this year. I wanted to see him come with his movie. Yeah, but they can't necessarily dictate when the movie's released, right? Like, they have their own schedule, and the movies are a different schedule. Now, I don't think that movie was delayed. I think the only one of the movies, of the Marvel movies to come out that has been delayed was Black Widow. Uh, I mean, now I see that you definitely practice. Yeah, but that's also why I'm using him for this, because it's an opportunity to practice using him. So, ooh, do I? Ooh, there's an idea. He's kind of like CGR, as in you change your combo depending on what you're trying to achieve. And I like that, because it keeps you thinking throughout the match, which is kind of cool. Actually, you know, it's funny. Normally what I do is I think I've done the combo to stun them, but I've done another combo, a different one. So they're not stunned, but I've acted like they are, and I go in to do another combo, and then I just get hit in the face. That's normally what happens. Actually, you know what? Before I I'm going to keep going in this arena to use up the 5 stars. But before I go too crazy, I'm going to have a quick look and just see how much Science ISO I have, because that is basically the reason that I would be going for Mr. Negative, just somebody to throw the Science ISO into. Looking forward to the Black Widow Deadly Origin movie in July. Trailer looked okay. Bit of a girl empowerment film, though. I think like CMM. I think maybe it's kind of their response to Wonder Woman, to the first one. I don't think the second one did. Well, it didn't do as well box office, but just I don't think people enjoyed the second Wonder Woman as much as the first one. Well, and also, like, that was somebody that people have been calling for to have their own movie for quite a while, right? If you stun them last, you can then reset using a heavy. No, because when you go to use the heavy, it removes the stun. If you're fast enough, sure, but they can recover. Or are you talking about like the infinite stun? Because that was removed. They changed that, if that's what you're referring to. I've grown accustomed to Shang-Chi. It only took a few brain farts when I realized I didn't refresh the charges. Yeah. I think without Suicide, he'd be really good too. Because then you could just be throwing your L2 all the time. But with Suicides, you basically want the L2 to finish the fight. So when... Because I had him as a 5-star before I decided to go for him as a 6. And I was trying the 5-star against Winter Soldier, and I just kept throwing L3 after L3 after L3 to build up charges. And I'm like, geez, this is like slow because of the L3 animation. Then I realized, wait, all I need to do is throw an L3 when I've got almost the amount of charges I want, build up to an L2, and use that L2 to finish the fight. And since playing him like that, it's much better. But I think... So one of the reasons I really like CGR was just because of how quick he was for farming in 5.36. And I think Shang-Chi might be faster. In which case, he might become my favorite champion. I mean, the combo stun, if your duration is long enough, they shouldn't recover. No, so when you inflict a stun from your combo, when you throw a heavy, it removes the stun. Okay, I'll do this one. I'm gonna check the ISO, and then I'll show you what I mean. Shang-Chi, a potion farmer now. I don't really see... No? Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Oh, no, not a potion. No, not potions. Revives and health bar. So for 5.36, not for ROL. CGR would definitely still be faster for ROL. Archangel would be fast for ROL. Colossus, Aegon. Aegon takes a bit to build up, but once you've done a couple fights with Aegon, then he's really fast. Domino could be. So how do you reset the charges? You reset the charges by throwing a heavy or by throwing an L2. However, you can just do a regular parry, or you can counter their heavy, or punish their specials, depending on if it's a projectile special or not. But yeah, you don't want to throw your combo that stuns them and then throw a heavy. Because yeah. Well. Un momento. So once I'm done here, I'm going to check on the Science ISO. Because I think that's the only class that I've got like a ton of ISO, but nobody to rank up. So I don't know. Do you think I should forego one arena and just go for the champion? Because I'm pretty sure if I just do the featured arena, I'm pretty sure I'd be able to put up 50 million without units. If I try to do both arenas, don't think I'd be able to. Well, no, I guess I could just run the other arena, the basic arena, with 4 stars. That's going to be slow. I want to check Science ISO. Oh, well, that's enough probably to get somebody to R3, which is... I have a ton of skill. Yeah, geez. Wait, and... Oh, we still do have some mutant. Okay. Oh. Oh, not very much Mystic, but that's okay. I don't have any Mystics to take up. Depends how much you want, Mr. Dig. It's not for the champion. It's just to use ISO on. Because as a 5-star, I'm not too concerned about getting new 5 stars. Really? Oh, it's 3 per move. Okay. I need that ISO. God damn it. My problem is I've just finally gotten to a point where I don't have way more than I want. Like, let's see. Like I'm only at 570 currently, and like 3 weeks ago, I was around 1100 or 1200, and I just hate having like so much. That was weird. Oh, okay. Alliance help. Okay. That took me a second to figure out how I got so much energy so quickly. Okay, so he's stunned. Oh, interesting. Maybe I was wrong. Let me try it again. So he's stunned. Okay, you're right. Huh, okay. Yeah, I thought if I went and threw a heavy after stunning him through combo, that I just removed it. Then go for it instead of selling gold. I'm back. I'm good. Got a 5-star hit monkey. Took up to rank. Nice. Okay. Yeah. So actually, now that I've been corrected, I think that's how I play him. I'd probably use the stun as the last charge, and then refresh that way. That would, yeah, would be a fair bit better. What would I do without you, girl? Okay. Ooh. No. Yes. Yes. What? I'm wondering now why. Maybe I was just slow when I was stunning, like using the combo to stun them, and then trying to heavy. Because yeah, that definitely was not working for me previously, and I much prefer doing it that way, like stunning them with the combo, and then using a heavy. Like that will make him a lot more fluid for his combos. No, I wouldn't have, because I wouldn't have even tried it. I absolutely not would. Oh, you know what would have happened? Well, actually, the only place I would, because I don't stream anything else really, but what would have happened is I would have been streaming something, Arena, or maybe EQ, and then somebody would have been like, "Oh, why don't you do that?" And then I would have done the same thing. Oh, because blah blah. Let me try it. Oh, you're right. Your Suck-Chi is very good. I just not very good with him. I find it easier that way than using the special 2 to reset. Yeah, because for the most part, you really want the special 2 to finish it, right? See, I really didn't use him very much as a 3-star. Like, I didn't use him properly. I just went in, got the objectives done, and then that was it. Because... Wait, at the beginning of last month, did we even... Well, yeah, I was never intending to go for him in Arena. It wasn't until I was playing with him as a 5-star that I decided to go for him in Arena. So when I was playing around with him as a 3-star, I just wasn't paying attention because I'm like, oh, I'm not going to have this champion for a long-ass time, so it doesn't matter. Oh, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I won't go for Mr. Negative, actually. I think what I might do is consider going for Spider-Ham round 2 as a 6-star, depending on what he goes for round 1. Because that will give me somebody, yeah, I might do that instead. Damn it. That means that I should have just stuck with the basic Arena. Oh well. Ooh, well. Will you still have the ISO by then? I think, yeah, because I think it was like 15 days. It's not that it's going to expire. It's just that I don't have anyone I want to use it on. Because I could rank up a 4-star. Or I could take somebody to R2. R2, I don't think there's many that I want to, though. Let me just check. I think it was more than a week. Or more than 2 weeks. Yeah, it's just under 3 weeks. Oh, 3 weeks for majority of it, so no, we're good. But for science champions, if I could, oh, you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to go open a dual class, because if I get Human Torch as a 5-star, that would resolve that really easily. Yeah, so the only one of these that I would probably take to R2 would be Thing, but that would only be if I duped him. I had been thinking of taking Spider-Gwen to R2, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to go watch SpongeBob. See you next stream. All right, Toy Shot, have a good one. Thanks for coming and hanging out. And I don't think I'm going to take Immortal Hulk to R3. But let's see if it. More than likely, though, what's going to happen is I'm just going to get more Science ISO, and the game needs to be rebooted. Okay. So have you been pretty consistent in the game, Grim? Let's see. Let's see what's second here. Okay. Okay, so that's not good. I take it you're ready to do Void before taking him to R2. I don't. I have him maxed out as a 5-star, so I'm not too picky about doing anything with him as a 6-star. I might. All right, let's see if we can't get Torch. But most likely, there's just going to be more Science ISO. I prefer him as a 5-star R3 for sure. Oh, you son of a! Oh my! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my god! Wow, I really want to use bad language right now. All right, we'll just do one more then. I can't believe that. Like, come on. Damn. Okay, like missing him is one thing, but on either side, jeez. Okay. Although, I mean, with this done, my need for him is a lot less. Okay. Well, that's enough of that nonsense. Jeez. Well, at least it's a max Sig crystal, I suppose. A HT sandwich, I know. Dude. Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter what we do there. Man, that's so annoying. That's gonna haunt me. Because if it had just been one rollover or just one short, but having him on both sides, like, that's just rule, man. Rule. To quarter star 5? Nice. Yeah, if you're doing War AQ, he is definitely somebody good to have. He's pretty good for incursions too. Especially if you can get charges early on. I almost used my generic gem on Ghost. He's your first R5? So yeah, I need to figure out if I am going to go for Mr. Negative or not, because if I am, I don't think I'll be streaming too much more. So that would be a total of, I'd need 24 for the basic arena. And yeah, so that'd be about 70 million. And that's getting pretty close to where I would need to be using units for refreshing. So, I'm interested to see if round 2 there's going to be a big drop off on him. Because, I mean, he was 133 round 1, and that's getting pretty close to where, like, I mean, people can do more, but the amount of refreshing you're having to do goes up a lot. Like, I think the first round for Shang-Chi, I think the person who ended up in first place, did 186 million. So, Quacky, how you doing? How's your day coming along? How is your day coming along? Oh, really? I guess I wasn't paying attention. Meant to use Guardian for Domino, but my day's great. Just finished a 4-hour session of Ark Survival. I'm going to see Quiet Place Part 2 later. How's your day going? It's going okay. Can't complain. I should get outside. It's quite warm out. And then we're supposed to, well, forecast, those people are always lying, so I don't take it too seriously, but suggesting we should be having rain at the end of the week, so. What's Ark Survival? Ooh, I can get some chi out of Quest Zone. Grab that energy refill. And I'm gonna go try it. Nope, I need 2 more energy. Dang it. Yeah, I want to try that on Winter Soldier because that's where I had been using them, where stunning and then trying to do the heavy wasn't working, so I'm gonna try that out again. Ooh. There we go. Ark is like, imagine Minecraft, but way more realistic and with dinosaurs you can tame. Okay. What did I download last night? Downloaded a movie. Oh, hang on. Duh. I have it on my hard drive. Songbird. Yeah, I downloaded that last night, so I'm gonna watch that at some point. I think I'd heard of it, but I just didn't bother paying attention. And then I saw a trailer for it last night, and I was like, ooh, that looks like it could be interesting. So So yeah. What are your suggestions for progression in game? If I don't have the roster for 6-1, probably go to do variants. Variants, or just do event quest, which the next one is Wednesday. But variants will give you shards, resources or gems for ranking up, and event quest, same idea. Incursions 2 is a slow way to get. Now, like, I use incursions for 6-star shards. I don't bother with the 5-star crystals from there. Although they reset next week, I think. I might use some artifacts if OG Scarlet Witch is there, or Wolverine. I might have a go for them. I really recommend Wrath of Man if you're looking for films to watch. Okay. I watched Army of the Dead the other day. I mean, I wasn't expecting much. I definitely didn't get much. For incursions, I need a decent partner. Yeah, and I really, unless you have somebody to run them with consistently, I mean, I know there is the random find a partner thing or whatever, but I wouldn't bother with that at all. Like, for me, if it's not a consistent partner, I just wouldn't do them. I thought that film was slow being a zombie movie. Yeah, I think that's kind of why I thought it seemed strange too. Let's see. Let's get these guys going for some refreshies. Yeah, I'm not really sure why, because it's not really. I mean, I'm not overly into zombie movies. It was something that was there, so why not? Maybe something here. There we go. Okay. There. Oh. Alright. I've been watching the Clone Wars for a while, and I'm quite liking that. So I've been watching that, and then I started watching Kingdom, which is a zombie genre TV series. The first episode was pretty slow, but second episodes it's picked up a fair bit. I'm gonna finish watching it, but it's interesting. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so which variant do you recommend I start with? One of the later ones. Not one. One is the worst. 4 is kind of fun, as long as you can get out of the first quest. The first quest is probably the hardest. But the further in you go, the lower star level you use. So that kind of makes it fun. 5 isn't terrible, but of the easy ones, it's probably the harder of the easy ones. 6 is really good if you've got good villains. So if you've got like Doom, Magneto, Venom, Ghost, Omega Red, Variant 6 is pretty good. And Variant 7, if you've got good heroes, is pretty good. But, so variant 4 isn't too... So quest 1 is a little roster dependent, I suppose. But as you go through each quest and you're using lower and lower star levels, you should have more options. I think variant 4 is the one that I had the most fun with. Well, it was actually where I realized the value of Omega Red. Because I'd never really used him prior, and then I used him as a 4-star. 4 is Moon Knight. I think so. No, it's not the Magneto one. Yeah, it's the Moon Knight one. It will like when you go into the first quest, it will say, like, as far as restrictions goes, it will say only 5 and 6 stars. But out of anything, which obviously today and tomorrow is not applicable, well, unless you don't have them done. But I would say make sure that you get the monthly event quest. Do as much of that as you can each month. Like, that's where your first energy expenditure should go. And then once that's done, or if you have excess energy, then go to whatever it is, variants, Act 6, Act 7, LOL, any of that stuff. Variant 4 needs to be done on the right lunar cycle. How silly. Yeah, because if you go in when Moon Knight has the evade or the bleed or the stud, that could make things a bit difficult. I don't know why that stopped working. Okay. I wonder... No, that won't do it at all. Okay, give me one quick second to get something. Yeah. Well, I haven't gone to this thing in a long damn time. Ooh, I don't even know. Okay, no, I don't need login info. Okay. Aw, isn't that cute, man? Creed. Isn't that cute? Man, Falcon and Grim have reunited. Aww. So what's the correct lunar cycle? No, you could do it any time. It's just it might be a little bit more difficult if he's got some annoying abilities. Okay, so that actually didn't change anything. Okay. Whatever. So what are you up to, man, Falcon? What you got going down? Falcon can lock down his evade, can't he? Should be able to. Because he can pretty much bypass anything. Be safe, not sorry. How you been, Pa? I haven't seen you for a long time. Doing some potion farming for next month's EQ or Act 635. Okay. Potion farming? Yeah. I need to spend more time with the potions. I mainly just go for the revives and energy refills. But I think if I were to do potions, that would do me a lot better. Oh, crap. Well, I was intending to do that. No, not... Yeah. That... oh, well, he's not duped, so... It don't matter. What do you think? What do you guys think? Spider-Ham will go for? He's going to be the basic champion. We don't know who the featured champion is going to be. Oh wait! Oh no! Yeah, they'll announce that on Tuesday. Because if the featured one is somebody like, well, it's not going to be Doom, but if it was somebody like Doom, Ghost, Nick Fury, somebody like that, I think Spider-Ham would go really low. But I think if the featured is kind of a mean champion, Spider-Ham could go pretty high. Yeah, so I guess we can't really speculate until we see who the featured is. Man, I was intending to go through all my 5s. Oh, hang on. Oh, right, because the game crashed. Okay. Oh, wait. I don't... no. Yeah, no, that's still a fair bit to go. How much do you think Doom would go for, though? So it feels like the low maximum is 130-ish. The Sun-Chi went for 129 and then 135, and Mr. Negative went for 133. So both being new champions, the first time you're able to get them as a 6-star from Arena. So it seems as though that's the lowest. I'd say 150. No. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what's possible. Like, I know somebody with a really big roster willing to spend a ton can do 200 mil. Not easily. It's going to be very time-consuming and very costly. Not everybody would be doing that for Doom. You know what would be really interesting? Because as far as I know, Seaton still doesn't have a 6-star Doom, and he's been trying to get one. It'd be really interesting to see if he were to do Arena in that case. So yeah, I kind of feel that the max... No, not the max. The lowest... I don't know how to put it. The lowest cutoff for a 6-star is, like, for a really desired 6-star, is going to be around 130-ish. So somebody like Doom... I'm trying to think if there'd be anybody comparable. Maybe Ghost. But I think... no, maybe not her because she doesn't have the prestige. But yeah, I think 140 to 150 is where Doom would be. When the moon is waxing, I think, is the best time. Definitely not the new moon, as he evades, and the full moon, he stuns, crits, etc. There used to be, well, there probably still is, a chart of what he does when, and when the... Well, I mean, I guess those time periods would be different every month. Oh, you know what's going to be really interesting? I'm kind of wondering now if Purgatory, because she looks cool, and obviously the EQ is a bad way to base your opinion on a champion. But I wonder if with her... Although I think Maestro is going to be the first one in Arena. I'm wondering, though, if she'll go higher than Shang-Chi. You know, I like the new Arena, and I don't like it. I like how it's shaking things up, where, you know, you have the speculation, right? And as it is now, we really don't know. Like, where I was saying, you know, the lowest it would ever go would be like 140, 150 for Doom. Really, we don't know. Whereas the old system, it was much easier to predict those kind of things. The other day I was kind of regretting blowing it all on Sun Chi because like I used all of my arena boosts, I used all of my rainbow boosts, but the more I'm playing him and playing him properly, I'm realizing I think it was a good use of the resources. This is coming up on the most I've run 5 stars in a single session. Hey, Man Falcon, do you do incursions? Oh, which special is it that does the armor break? I think it's the L1, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So have you been having to pay rent all this time, Grim? Like rent for your place? Oh, what is this nonsense? What is that? I don't know if I like his changes. Well, if he's evading like that, I sure as hell hope when I use him, he evades like that. I do the McFager with Jacob Shower. Oh, okay. Oh. I was going to say you could have partnered up with Grim because he was wanting a partner to do him. But not to the maximum potential? Oh, okay. You're going to see a lot of people doing incursions this month at this reset. Because we've got the Platpool crystals that you can get with the incursion artifacts. Which I think I'm going to get them, but it kind of annoys me that the only guaranteed piece is a piece I've already got. But it is what it is. It is. No, I lost that after the new year, kind of why it's taking so long. Okay. So let's... so 7... Oh, okay. Not too bad. Come on. No. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Oh boy. How far do you normally go, Man Falcon? With Jacob or in general? Really? 1%? Man. Normally to room 8 or 9? Okay. That ain't too bad. Not too bad at all. No. That should have totally got her. Terrible. Terrible. Mm. Oh, I almost didn't get my block off on time. There we go. Sector 7, we get to Zone 8, but can go wrong fast. And Sector 8, Zone 6 or 7, then we get stopped. Okay. Okay. That's like my runs to room 10. Yeah, I used to run them consistently with somebody from my old alliance, and then we stopped running them. And I ran with somebody else a few times, but when I was running with I think we did them for like, well, ever since they were incursions. And initially, we were always getting to room 10, and then just out of nowhere, just like one session, we like couldn't get past room 8 or 9, and then after that, like we would always struggle to get to room 10. It was really weird. I think in some cases though, it might have been when they started putting different champions on the nodes. So I think that was it, and then when the nodes changed as well. And the thing is too, we were still using the same counters that we'd always use, so we didn't adapt to the change. All right, Mr. Grimm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Well, that was pretty quick. Make sure I want to check the forums and see what the response has been to the Scarlet Witch Sigil. Although, like I said, it shouldn't be a surprise because the name's been there. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, back I am. Don't take you long to pee, eh? You know, I don't know. I was just taking a pee. I don't know why I was thinking about this, but while doing that, but I was thinking, okay, so if I want to go for Mr. Negative, I could run the 5 and 6 stars for the featured arena and do 4 stars for the basic. And I don't know why I was thinking about it while I was taking a piss, but anyways, I don't think the 4 stars would work too well because I wouldn't be able to use that much of the 4-star roster because I'll end up getting death matches. So that's out. I think if I just approach it as just doing like a hardcore arena grind, like getting up early. Oh god, getting up early, and running the 5 stars whenever they're off cooldown. I think I'll be able to get the 5-star Mr. Negative and still the 5% for the other arena. So. Yeah, and then if I do that, I won't feel the need to go for Spider Ham. Because I'll already have somebody to put the ISO into. I think that's something with the new arena, though. You really got to plan it out. Like who you're going to go for, because you try to go for every single champion, I think it's just going to be too much. Sounds like too much effort. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm kind of thinking. And I mean, it's only to put ISO into somebody. It's not an actual use, right? So I think it makes more sense to wait for Spider Ham, go for the 6-star, put the effort in, and then I'm actually going to use them. We'll see. I got some TV shows to watch, so I got something to distract me. That's for sure. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. Hey, Man Falcon, have you done 7-2 completion yet? Or maybe he already ran off. It's scoundrel. Alright, come at me, bro. Come at me. What you get. Ooh, I was thinking he was going to do his L1. There we go. Oh, all right. Yeah, I suppose I... Okay, cool. He might be resetting. Might be resetting ROL. Oh, crap. Dang it. I meant to go grab that energy refill when I had 3 energy. But now I'm going to use the other 3 because it's going to move me to the next node. Dang it. Oh well. Now I think that was all I wanted there. And then, yeah, then we got the... Oh, we got an energy refill over there too. Okay. Well. Well. Didn't he say he was both? Yeah, he did. Yes, he was indeed. Oh dear. I think we'll get to whatever the next milestone is, and then call that a stream. And I'll probably try to get the rest of the 5 stars done while watching some TV. Either that or get the 4 stars started. Maybe that's what I. Okay, we still have the boost going. Okay, yeah, cool. We've got 6 more minutes there. So do you still do Alliance stuff, Grim, or not so much? Have you left the Alliance world, or still plugging through? So Alliance, just less effort? Ah, okay. Yeah, that's one of the good things with this game is that there's an alliance for everybody pretty much, right? Like depending on what you want to do, there is probably an alliance that will work out for you. Got lucky with this alliance as they were newly formed at start of. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, the alliance I'm in currently, I've been here maybe 2 months, and I'm liking it so far. We're doing all map 7 for AQ, which I mean, it's what always happens whenever I start a new AQ. I always die the first day. And then once I get used to the path and the nodes, then it's not so bad. And then war. Yeah, we really don't take war too seriously, so I think, I'm not sure if next season we're going to just do 1 BG of war. We're going to continue doing 2 BGs. But I kind of like the way they do it. They rotate it so that it's not just 2 BGs all the time. What was wrong with the last alliance? We weren't able to clear map 6 after the nodes are removed. So yeah, so that's why I left that with them. We had issues clearing map 6 for a while, like just around Christmas until just a little bit after. Well, basically until I left. And then when the nodes were removed and we still couldn't clear it, I was like, no. Because I could definitely see it with the nodes there, because just time frames, right? So I could see that, but when we didn't have the nodes, I didn't think there was really any excuse for not being able to clear it. Okay. Yeah, it was an okay alliance though. I mean, war was pretty consistent. Now for them, it was just 2 BGs of war, and it was the same 2 BGs, so that was fine. For alliance events, for SA, I think we were usually around 750. We hit 1 million a few times. There wasn't really much going for the 3-day arena. Because other than AQ and war, people weren't too active in the alliance, but that was fine. It's really funny though, that alliance was fine for me, not that active. And then this alliance, where it's quite active, there's at least 2 people that have the Loki profile picture from the Korea challenges. So I mean, there are people in this alliance that are on the ball with stuff. Like, geez. Although outside of the LOL ones, those challenges don't take that long, really. They could be annoying or difficult, but other than the LOL ones, yeah, they're not too much of a time sink. Yeah, it's funny. I wasn't really looking to do map 7. Like my biggest thing when I found this alliance was just the no war. So like I don't have to be doing war, because as the BGs rotate, I could just say I don't want to do it, and then somebody else who is more interested in doing war would replace me. But I just figure for just to keep things simple, whenever my BG does it, I'll just do war, because yeah, there's no point in causing a hassle just to accommodate myself. So, and I mean, the few wars I did, it was fine. So if we're still doing just two BGs per war, I'll do the same thing. If we're doing 1 BG, well, I won't be signing up. But if we see a substantial increase to rewards to war, it might become a lot more important. I don't think we'll see too big of an increase to the rewards, though. I think it will just be a bump up from where we are. We'll be pushing gold 3, I think, next season. Okay. Yeah, I think we were middle of gold 2. Yeah, and we never had a yeah. So we were middle of gold 2, and I think it was maybe the last 3 with 3 wars to go. We were like at the top of gold 3, so it was looking like we may have ended up in gold 3, and then we put a bit more effort in to ensure that we got gold 2. I think if we had tried hard throughout the season, I think we would have probably been at the top of gold 2. I don't think we would have necessarily made gold 1. But we lost a couple wars because of diversity. Like our diversity was, I think the last war that we lost, when I looked, our diversity was at 90. And I think we had another one where diversity was 60. So, because basically like there was no organization of the defense other than placing on the nodes. But it was just pretty much, whoever he wanted as a defender, put them there as a defender. So at one point, I was thinking to rank Korg for defense, and then realizing that like defenders really don't matter for this alliance. He wasn't really going to get utilized. Like I would still place him on defense if I had him at R2. But I mean, I would only be doing war twice per session, and so that was actually partly why I went for Shang-Chi as well, just somebody to use skill ISO on, because I had and I still have a lot of skill ISO. So yeah. Although initially I wasn't intending to take him to R3, it's just that using him at R2. Oh, and actually. Yeah, I'm going to finish off these arenas. I'm going to go have a go at Winter Soldier. And I'm going to try that finishing off with the stun and throwing a heavy right after that. Because I swear, when I was doing that against Winter Soldier, the stun just dropped off as soon as I held the heavy. So maybe it was my craziness. What we'll see. We shall see. You put your R3 5-star Korg on defense? Yeah, he could definitely, like, depending on the bracket you're in, the node he's on, he could definitely catch people. Thing is, well, they are 2 who were at one point really tough defenders who've fallen off. Iron Man Infinity War is another one. I remember when he was first introduced, there were several wars that we fought and we could not clear Iron Man Infinity War if he was on a specific node. Okay. I haven't run this deep into... Well, I guess the last time would have been some Chi, which was only a couple weeks ago, but normally I don't go this far into the 5-star roster for arenas at all. Thing is, R2 and Iron Man Infinity War is R3 or 4. Okay. Alright, so hit 4 million. Ooh, we got quite a few help requests to make, eh? We don't have that many more 5-stars to go. No. Alright, well, we're watching a bit of TV, but let me go and try. Yeah, so both Thing and Iron Man Infinity War need to be duped for... Oh, Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. Get out of here. Both need to be duped for their usefulness as war defenders. I think it'd still be annoying even if he's not duped, but it's his protection that can really slow down the fight. Come on. I'm going to try this a couple different ways. One, I'm going to start off early with the stun. Two, I'm going to leave it to the last combo. Let's see. I have a duped Havoc. Should I place him? He is R3. I don't know how effective of a... Oh, okay, yeah, it doesn't fall off. I don't know how effective of a defender he would be. Oh. Oh, you know what? I think that's what it was. I was initiating the stun, and then I was going for a combo and trying to stun at the end of the combo. So I think that's probably what was happening. Okay. Whereas here, yeah, okay. So that will change how I play him, which is going to make him, for me, even better. Because it's going to mean that I can get the refresh on the charges quicker. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. So because I've got unblockable, I just assume that, well, I'm unblockable, so it doesn't matter what they do. No, that's not the case. So we're going to do one more L3. Then we're going to get to an L2 and throw that L2 off. And that L2 should end the fight. So he'll be at around 48-ish%. And that should be it. All she wrote. Okay. Jeez, that's crazy. That is insane, dude. Oh, man. What was he at? Like 45, 43%? And from one L2 to dead? Man. Crazy, crazy. All right, well, that is it for me. I'm going to head off and maybe either have a nap or watch some TV. But yeah, Grim, it was good catching up. Good to see you again. And I will catch you guys later. Take care.